Sound like one of my girlfriends back in middle school. You damn right. I was that dude. I broke up with your ass before Christmas. Yes. Yeah, I was that dude in middle school and high school. I don't think this shit is working out. What? Wait a minute, man. You just broke up me last year before Christmas, too, and you took me right back after. I don't know nothing about that, but I don't think this is working out. Yeah, I was that dude. What did a lonely do for Christmas? I can understand because I was that dude. You were going to be lonely for Christmas back in '83. Yes, sir. Hey, welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Yes, sir. A reminder, go to the Doug Stewart Show Facebook chat group and vote for this week's Ball Penis Award winner. Your nominees are Grayson Allen for tripping another cat last night. Grayson Allen and Coach K. Man, they got Coach K spelled wrong. What had you got Coach K spelled wrong? You got, I guess it's a typo, but everybody knows what you're talking about. Grayson Allen and Coach K. Coach K for enabling Grayson Allen. Kirk Cousins, quarterback of the Washington Redskins. That sapsucker cost me a fantasy league last week. Brock Osweiler, quarterback for the Houston Texans, getting benched. And Grego the Stewie. Also, I didn't even explain this earlier, or I saw a lot of people in the chat room mention, like, what's going on with the security guard for the Chargers-Raider game this past weekend. Go look at the videotape, man. It's one of the most disturbing things that I think I've ever seen in my life. So you know how they have the security guards on the sideline, and they're all dressed in the same, clothes or whatever. Like this particular security company had on like these red nylon windbreaker type jackets. And this security guard is standing up, and somebody caught it like in the stands. They caught it on videotape. He's standing in front of the cheerleaders, and it looks like he's got on some jogging pants or whatever, and he's got his hands in his pants, jerking his monkey. Yes, it's not like a misunderstanding. Like we aren't, he's not doing something else and we're just, it looks like he's doing that, but he's really not. No, he is. Very disturbing. Like I almost feel we should put that in a different category, man. I don't want a cat on the sideline, masturbating in front of the cheerleaders, man, messing up my ball penis award. No pun intended. Yeah, so very, very disturbing. So I don't know, man. This is a tough one this week because clearly Grayson Allen deserves the Ball Penis Award. Brock Osweiler deserves it. I haven't cast my vote. I need to cast my vote. And clearly a cat on the sideline getting caught, massaging himself in front of the world, and he did it all slick like nobody could see. Like, dude, we clearly could see. It was almost like he thought he was invisible or something. Dude, you're not invisible. We see you. We see you, man. And so it's very disturbing, man. I don't want to tell you to go see the video, but if you want to understand what we're saying, you need to see the video. Just look up Chargers, Raiders game, guy playing with himself, and I'm sure it'll come up very quickly online. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougshow.com. Now, I'm going to get to this Bob Stoops story. Bob Stoops, head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners, for the first time responds to the recent showing or release of the Joe Mixon video where he knocks a chick smooth out, breaks her face in 4 places. I want to get into that, but one message I see in the chat room, I was asking the Stewies about, ideas for Christmas for the wife, and my man Boosa, a very smart guy, Boosa says, just ask her, Doug. Just ask her what she wants for Christmas. That's not good, man. Like, if you're going to ask somebody what they want for Christmas, then what's the purpose of wrapping the damn gifts? Like, we've been wrapping gifts forever. Like, that's the purpose of Christmas and giving gifts is, the surprise of the gift. And I asked the kids, what do you think your mama wants? What have you heard her talk about that she needs or whatever? And they don't really have any idea. They don't pay attention. They're teenagers. My daughter grown. She ain't trying to worry about nothing like that. She don't pay attention. They're very nonchalant about that type of thing. Yeah, giving her or asking her what she wants is akin to, giving her a gift card, if you ask me. I don't know. I might do that. Why not? At this late in the game, I think I might have to do something like that, man. It just is what it is. I mean, like somebody said in the chat room, maybe just don't get her nothing this year. I mean, she understand her husband ain't worked for 5 years almost. I mean, hell. I mean, sugar was falling from the sky for a long, long time. But we hear a little bump in the road right now. We have. And I'm laughing so I don't cry. But it's going to be all right. I mean, it's going to be all right. We are fine. I am blessed and highly favored once again. But you can't get a Christmas gift this year. Yeah. For the first time since it became public, Oklahoma coach Bob Stoops addressed a surveillance tape showing Sooners running back Joe Mixon punching a female student in 2014, and he said that if it happened now, he would dismiss Mixon from the team. He says 2.5 years ago, thought we had a significant penalty, a strong penalty, Stoops said Wednesday. Now it isn't enough. These individuals can't have a second chance. Let me back up and just break this down from each segment. I talked about this the other day when it happened. I gave you my thoughts about it. He shouldn't have hit the young lady like this. By now, most of you have seen the videotape. The young lady, they're having some type of discussion. He says that beforehand, her and her friends had, chastised them, used racial epithets and whatnot, and everybody else left, but he didn't want to leave. He went back and confronted them, and the chick jumped up and pushed him, and looks like she slapped him as well, and he knocked her cold out. I don't think that he should have hit her that hard, no matter what the situation was, no matter what the scenario was. She's a girl, and she shouldn't have done that. Once again, this is a very tough subject for me to talk about because I got daughters, and I don't care what the excuse is. Okay, I don't care what the excuse is. You hit my daughter like that, you might have to die. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to die. That being said, I had the conversation with my daughters, after this. I sent them all the video link of the story and told them to watch the video. I had a conversation with them. I'm like, listen, I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what dude has done to you. Whatever problem you have with any other guy, whatever heated argument that you're having with a man, do not put your hands on no dude. It's as simple as that. And the young lady should not have put her hands on dude. Okay? I'm not saying he should have hit her. He should have knocked her out. I want to make sure I make that clear. I think he was wrong for hitting her with the severity that he did. I want to make sure I put that on the record. That being said, I understand. When you're in something like that, reflexes take over. Like, I don't think he intended to come in here and swing on that chick like that. I don't believe that. But when you get infuriated, when somebody just disses you, when somebody insults you, okay, like that to that degree, and it's a sudden motion, like she just jumped up from the table from nowhere and hit dude. Reactions happen. Reflexes take over, okay? So that's where I stand on this thing. Bob Stoops is saying that 3 years ago when this happened, they thought that they had done enough. And now that he don't think that they did. He's saying now if that were to happen, he wouldn't have given the player another chance. I believe in second chances. I believe in third chances. I believe in fourth chances. Okay? Joe Mixon had never had a record of doing anything like this before. Okay? We all want second chances. So I agree with the fact that they suspended him for a year. Listen, it's your opinion. But to be suspended for an entire year is a big penalty to pay. They're trying to minimize it and saying, oh, it's not enough, this, that, and the other. At the time, they thought that it was enough. It was a lot. I don't know if it necessarily was enough, but it was a lot. It was a lot for something that really you can make the argument that he wasn't the cause of. Okay? Whatever side you fall on, you can make the argument that he was not at fault in what happened with this young lady. You can. You might be wrong, but you can make the argument. So the fact that he's saying today, if this were to happen, that he would kick the person off the team, that they would be out of school forever, I think it's kind of disheartening, because we all wish that we had second opportunities when we do something wrong, especially a young man like that. He's made knowledge that he was wrong, that he shouldn't have done that. There's some controversy about, has he actually even apologized? I don't know about all of that, but I'm for second chances, bottom line. So Stoops right now is basically, he's what you call collateral damage. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. He's right now in a situation, and he's in effect collateral damage from what happened with the Ray Rice incident. You know, the further we progress, less and less is tolerated, I believe, and it's crazy, sometimes more and more is tolerated. But in this particular situation, in the climate of sports and what's happened over the last couple of years because of Ray Rice and what happened with Adrian Peterson with his son, something like that today that happens is going to be punished way more severe than it would before those incidences happened. You understand what I'm saying? So it's an unfortunate situation, but bottom line is he was wrong. Joe Mixon was wrong. The young lady was wrong. Some people can argue Bob Stoops was wrong. Some people can argue Bob Stoops was right. We're a product of our environment and what's going on in today's world. You know, there's a lot of different things that play here. But bottom line, at the end of the day, man, I'm for second chances. It's as simple as that. They want to write this kid off. This kid never did anything before. Once again, if he had a history of this, if he had a history of doing this, if they found any record of him hitting a female before, then I get it. Get his ass out of there. The guy made a huge mistake. They suspended him for an entire year. To take away football from a person for an entire year is a huge penalty. It may not be for you, but for an athlete it is. So I'm very torn about this story. I get it from all angles, but I'm for second chances, bottom line. Hour number 2 coming up next. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. There's a storm coming! Ha ha! A firestorm. Get ready to raise your game because watching sports will never be the same. Introducing FireFan. It's a game changer. Finally, a sports app that puts